all come into the side, 3 of the back Chelsea man. Classy centre-half Marquinhos sums it up better than I ever could. Brazil versus Argentina.
Yeah, I think I would. I think the fact that they're on home soil, I think the competition over the past 10 or 15 years would suggest that they are the favourites going into this game. You have to give them that right, and I'd expect to see them try and start the game in that manner. Start it in a comfortable fashion, try and control the play, dictate the tempo of the game.
Might be a long night for him in that respect. Collected by Lucas Paqueta, the man who has scored in both of the knockout.
Argentina will today. You try and identify Neymar as the go-to guy for players throughout the rest of their team. Lucas Paqueta in particular has been one of them.
Yes, Tite, the Brazil coach, is playing more of a 4-4-2 formation with strikers pushed out wide like Richarlison. The last game and in this game he's reverted to having that extra midfielder as Fred picks up an early yellow card.
Initial thought was that was a touch harsh. I think he probably does follow through the ball afterwards and just does rake down the shin.
Here's Otamendi. Cunha getting forwards well. Chase on for Danilo. It's to play a conservative role on the right side of that defence, while Renan Lodi will be the player who will gallivant further forwards. And
from this position here, when he does get forward, they tend to be underlapping runs into positions where he can actually get shot on goal.
Martinez, who was looking to utilise the pace of Di Maria. Pace is perhaps an area that Argentina Silva looked a little bit slow in the semi-final success.
It's a lovely piece of skill already by him. Just the flick, the touch, the awareness. Every single game, they're not happy just to win 3 and lose in a much better outfit.
Cunha on the move. One of those players that you don't really tend to notice because he's just that.
He's a wonderful player. I think you notice him when he's popping up with big goals in Champions League ties and helping his side progress. To the wonderful player.
Neymar down the line and
went to ground early. Lodel, there's no doubting that that's a free kick. Tough to tell from the start of the game.
Richarlison trying to nod it down. Well, they get a bit lucky there, the first half sight of goal.
Played direct, there's nothing wrong with...
Paqueta leaves it for Neymar to take. And another collision and another appeal.
One of the players.
Oh, heavy touch. Got a bit lucky there, Christian Romero.
He got very fortunate there. Romero, just the pace at which Richarlison closed him down.
Now Messi. Rodrigo de Paul. Messi to Di Maria. Held up. Montiel. Here's Messi. You've seen that little circuit of quick, sharp midfield. They like to try and employ both of these star men.
He just tried to knock it past. Yeah, I don't think there's continuing the game.
Played at the Maracanã, 0-0, and no serious chances of note. Neymar.
Ball and the Brazil penalty here, and it's great to just hear the booing.
Here's Paredes. Messi for Di Maria. Now De Paul. Big switch to pick out Cunha. Midfield, move the opposition from side to side to clear the border force.
Shot.
Otamendi, who perhaps unfairly, was seen as a bit of a liability at times at the back when he was... Brazil have got possession, but then lost it. Paqueta, Neymar, that's going to be a free kick.
He came back offside, but I did watch the assistant. He didn't give it at first. He waited. Only once Neymar went to ground.
Head-to-head record, 15 wins to Brazil's 10, but in the 7 previous games between them in the Copa played in Brazil, the hosts have never lost. What a chance! And what a finish as well! A moment of magic from Angel Di Maria! There might not be many Argentinians since 1993, but was offside.
Well, it's touch and go. It comes from a mistake. Has to. Ball going through to Di Maria in that position, but once it does, he's got one. Just takes his time. Great touch with the outside of that left foot. Such control, and comes out just to try and get closer to make it difficult. He just leaves them with the
ways of finding.
Martinez making that run. They have to mix it up. It's Di Maria on this occasion.
In 1975, it generally doesn't happen, let alone in a final against your arch enemies.
The Argentinian.
Back to Fred, Paqueta, and Casemiro's hit is catching practice for Emi Martinez. Looking for Di Maria, who's done well. Fred comes across, but has to be careful. Di Maria, now Messi. He's gone back to Di Maria. They've worked this well. Montiel on the overlap. It's still Di Maria!
Could have gone anywhere. Again, Di Maria onto that left foot as it comes up to
in 2019, only got there. Ederson was using his usual tricks there and nearly came unstuck. Messi leading the charge now. Brazil have numbers back, but Messi's on the move. Well, still
at pace like that, Messi, with runners either side, but Marquinhos.
And Neymar is over. That's a free kick. And
on Neymar.
Neymar to hit this one and hit it straight into. Bit of room for Everton, who's swapped flank.
Going to attack.
Well, they have generally made fast starts in all of their games at this Copa, but the problem has been six from Colombia, saw them come into the game and force it to a penalty shootout. Here's Di Maria again, though. Well, he got there in time, then lost his way, and has done himself some damage.
Certainly getting it right. It was a very close decision. Expect that when you think it's what could make that such a huge goal.
Pace Militao has. But Thiago Silva knocking on the door of 37 does have these days. It also means that Brazil can't press up and to start to do, and they've got themselves a free kick here for the challenge on Acuna.
Well, Thiago Silva's a class act, there's no doubt about that. You know, they do have to be wary of pace in and around him, but I think he gives you so much more as a player, as a leader.
Danilo. Fred. Everton looking to turn and hit for Lionel Scaloni now. Casemiro. Danilo. Richarlison. Early delivery was...
By Richarlison, absolutely wonderful ball. Just begging for somebody to be on the end of it. Richarlison being the striker this evening himself, he's the furthest forward. He'd probably want to be in.
Flicked on.
So many players in such a tight area. It's Richarlison who actually gets his head from the 6-yard box. It's much more difficult to mark a player. Gets away from Acuna. I always fancy Richarlison in those situations. Yeah. In the first half, Argentina, they've denied any space in the middle.
Space for Di Maria. Now Messi. Lo Celso. Oh, nearly. First half. One last chance in the half for Brazil. Argentina looking to end a 28-year wait for a senior. Angel Di Maria. That's a just scoreline.
Yeah, just about. I mean, there's not been an awful lot of chances in the game. Neither side's really in their setup. I think they've been defensively sound, and I think they've looked like they have a game plan going forward. They're sharp, they leap into action, they do it from a good shape. Just haven't really got going in that first half, and I'm sure Tite will be trying to find an answer to that at half-time team talk.
Argentina have lost the last 6 finals that they have played at senior level, 4 in the Confederations Cup, and of course the World Cup final here at the Maracanã in 2014. But at half-time in this final, they lead. It is Argentina 1, Brazil 0 at half.